Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to start today with a simple, powerful idea. Think in English, feel in English, live in English. It's not just a slogan. It's a mindset, a habit, a way of becoming truly confident in English, not just in your words, but in your life. And I want to take you on a journey today, a journey through real stories, practical tips, and emotional moments that will show you how powerful this idea really is. Let's begin with thinking in English. Why is this so important? When we learn a language, we often try to translate everything in our minds, from our native language into English. And that's normal in the beginning. But it slows us down. It makes speaking harder. When you start to think directly in English, your brain doesn't have to pause and translate. You start to speak more naturally. Just like breathing, you don't think about it, you just do it. That's what we're aiming for. I remember one of my students, Rina. She's from Indonesia. When she first joined my class, she would write every sentence in Bahasa, then translate it word by word into English. It was slow, and sometimes the meaning got lost. So I gave her a small challenge. Every morning, before checking her phone, she had to describe her plan for the day, in English, just in her mind. Today, I will cook breakfast. I have a meeting at 10. I will wear my red dress. Simple, everyday sentences. No writing, no speaking, just thinking in English. After 1 month, her speech became faster, more fluent. Why? Because her brain had started switching into English mode. So how can you start thinking in English? Here are some simple tips. Talk to yourself in your head. When you're walking, look around and name things. That's a tree. The sky is blue. I'm going to the store. Narrate your actions. I'm washing my hands. I'm opening the door. It sounds silly, but it works. And one of my favorites, change the language on your phone and social media to English. At first, it might feel uncomfortable, but you'll be surprised how quickly your brain adapts. Now let's move to something deeper, feeling in English. This part is often ignored, but it's powerful. Language is not just about words. It's about connection, emotion, and identity. When you start to feel in English, the language becomes part of you. You begin to express your true self. You laugh in English, you cry in English, you fall in love with stories, songs, and quotes in English. That's where real confidence lives. I'll share a personal story. A young woman named Salma once told me she could speak English well, but something was missing. She said, "I can describe my day, I can talk to people at work, but I don't feel anything when I speak. It's like I'm acting." So I asked her, "What do you love?" She said music. So I told her to find one English song that touched her heart. She chose Fix You by Coldplay. Every night, she listened to it. She wrote down the lyrics, sang along, even cried a little. One day she said, "Now I understand the song not just in English. I feel it in English." And after that, her speaking changed. It became emotional, personal. She wasn't just speaking, she was expressing. So how can you feel in English? Listen to English music that makes you feel something. Watch movies that move you. Read quotes and poetry. Keep a journal, not about grammar, but about your emotions. Write your feelings in English. Today I felt proud. I was nervous. I missed someone. This is not about being correct. It's about being real. The more emotions you connect with in English, the more alive your words will become. And finally, we reach the most beautiful part, live in English. This means making English part of your world, not just your classroom. When you live in English, you use it every day, naturally, in real situations. It becomes part of your identity, not something you learn, but something you live. A man named Carlos, from Brazil, once told me his dream was to travel the world. But he was afraid to speak English. He said, "What if I make a mistake?" I told him, "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be brave." So he started small. He joined online English forums about travel. He watched travel vlogs in English. He even practiced ordering food in English at local cafes. A few months later, he booked a trip to Thailand. And he told me, with a big smile, "I spoke English the whole time." I even made friends from Japan and Germany. In English. That's what it means to live in English. You open doors. You create experiences. You connect with the world. So how can you live in English today? Start by surrounding yourself with English. Label things in your home. Join English-speaking communities online. Set your goals in English. Pray in English if you're comfortable. Dream in English. Find one small thing every day, just one, and do it in English. Make English your lifestyle, not just your subject. And here's the most important truth I want you to remember. You already have the power. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to sound like a native. Your voice, your journey, your style, it's more than enough. Confidence doesn't come from being flawless. It comes from being fearless. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't just study English. Think in English. Feel in English. Live in English. Let it be part of your thoughts, your emotions, your daily life. The more you live with English, the more confident, natural, and powerful you will become. And I promise you, one day, you'll look back and say, wow, I really did it. I didn't just learn English. I made it part of me. Thank you. And go live your English journey with heart, with passion, and with pride.